You see, some people parade themselves as the choosy one, yet they are poor. Good morning, everyone. Good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are going to be watching me from. I say, may God bless you all. It's me, your sister, your friend. I've come again with my little views and analysis. But before I start giving my views, permit me to laugh in vernacular. You see, a choosy one, I don't call them choosy one. I call them a special being. Let me first of all state something here. In a spiritual world, there are two things that is not existing. In a spiritual world, there is no time factor. So, with money. I know in the world we live today, you must be rich for you to say you are special. Or you must have richness around you because you are special. A spiritual being doesn't understand money or richness. They are all here for a purpose, as I always said. This question have come to me in the past. I believe I've said something like this, that the most difficult task to face as a special being is to have all the power in the world, but you cannot use it for your own favor. The only thing a special being can do is to influence people around, like a family, sisters and brothers, to be well-do in the society, to be okay, not for them. Because a special being can never influence things for his own favor. Because any mistake a special being make can bring back a generational work. As I always said, that different people are here with different motives. When as a special being you allow your side of humor to take over, you can retrieve that job or why you are here in another 100 years. You see, I know in the society we live today, people value house, big car, different material things. As a special being, material things is not the first option. Many people are here as a special being to restore peace for different motive. You understand? As I always said, that I know the world we live, you need money to live. As a special being, money is not the priority. Don't be surprised that when someone say is a choosy one, he don't have money. Because his job here as a choosy one, or a special being as I call them, is not to come and be rich. It's for a particular assignment. It's for a particular things to come and do here on earth. You understand? And again, when I brought you to what happened with the washers in the Bible, it's the same thing that happened to some special being why they cannot fulfill the assignment. Because any mistake a special being made to fulfill his assignment, he retrieve back 100 years restoration. By the reason the God destroyed the world with water, rays were wiped away just because of the mistake of the washers in the past. You understand? The same thing happened these days, that when a special being make mistake, can turn back all the work he has been doing for centuries. As the case of the washers angels. The washers angel, what happened is this, that they were lusting after human that they supposed to wash over. The assignment of the washers is they are supposed to wash over human being on earth, not to have an affair with them, not to have anything in Canaan to do with them. But because they were lusting after human being, they commit the greatest offense, the inevitable happen. You understand? That made God to wipe away the very first human with water. The same thing happened to a special being today. And again, let me tell you one thing. There is no special being out there parading himself that is a special being or is a chosen one. No. It's people that recognize them as a chosen one or a special being. As I always said in some of my videos, that it takes a mystic to understand a mystic. You understand? Just ordinary man don't understand. When you are talking about things like this, many people will not understand what I'm trying to explain. That is why you see at times when I'm trying to explain things like this, I don't normally want to go details, because there is no way you can demonstrate it to human. You must be there for you to understand. So, special being are not made to come and be flaunting around a spiritual being. Although a lot of them allow their human side to take over them, so they will not fulfill why they were here. They cannot carry out the assignments that are assigned to them that made them to be special. And some of them retrieve back their step because of mentor. Some of them will be mentor for evil. Some of them, there is no mentor. They get confused of who they are. That is why I talk in one of my videos that some of them don't know who they are. But when they come here, some evil people that know who they are take advantage to use them on their own benefit. Why some of them were opportune to get a mentor that really know who they are and to mentor them on what to do, on what not to do. It's being a special being is not what you buy in the market. It's not what you gain because you have a lot of money. It's not what you gain because you are the most holy one. No. Before you will be chosen for a certain purpose, it's not because you are the most intelligent one or the most richest one. No. God choose you for assignment. You know the reason he chose someone. In a family, it can be the very last child that will rule over the senior ones. By ruling over the senior ones, it's not that maybe those senior ones will come and be under him or her. No. But secretly or spiritually, it will be the one that will carry the affairs of the family. Some of them carry the affairs of the nation. Some of them carry the affairs of environment. Being a special being, they are being placed in a place based on the assignment they want to carry out. It being a special being or choosing one, as you people may call them, is not making them to rich. No, because in a mystic world, there's nothing like money or time. So that you see, a special being don't work according to people's way. They are not programmed to match with people. They are not programmed to connect with people. They operate in another frequency as a chosen or a special being. They operate in another frequency of time that will make some people to say we don't understand him or her. He do something opposite. He don't behave the way other people behave. A special being or a chosen one is not created to match anyone's behavior. It's not created to be a soulmate for anybody, because their own way of time is different. Their own way of reasoning is different. A special being don't reason like every other human being. That is why when they are doing things, they do things in a very different way. Maybe the way they do things may not favor some people there, but their way of doing things or the assignment they need to carry out is to help the majority or to restore some certain things that was shaken away from a place. Some special beings are here to put in place that something that was moved away from this place. You understand? So, being a special being, as you said, parading himself without money. I'm here to tell you that it's being a special being or a choosy one, as you talk, is not to be rich. Because in a spiritual world, there's nothing like money or time. You understand? At times, you may be special and be very poor and be rich in spirit. Some people are rich in spirit, but in physical world, they are very poor in nature. They are very tattered looking. You understand? A special being, you are not a special being because you look so buoyant or a flamboyant life, or you look so gorgeous. A special being is not made to be gorgeous. Or let me say all. Some of them look so good. Depends on the assignment is here to carry out. Most of the time, as I always said, in the eyes of the ordinary man, most of the special beings are insignificant because of their look. They look so tattered in their look that people normally don't acknowledge them. You understand? You will see them so tattered and you don't know the heavy load they are carrying upon their shoulder. There are some special beings carrying the work of humanity on his shoulder. In the process to restore back the world, the land, there are lots of special beings working together to put this in place. Because when God wiped out the earth with water, many things were wiped out of humanity's life. As God is working to put things in a place, He's working hand on hand with people that is here. You see them in human body, but they are not human. You understand? There will be a human born in a certain family. Why? Because they need that body. I believe in one of my videos, I talk about as a spirit possessed body, like the ancient being. The ancient being, let me say the weakness. I can also call them the gatekeeper. The ancient being, they know everything about this earth because they are spirits that never ascend, although they always need body to be able to operate. You understand? I believe in that my video I talk about when you give birth or your children is in that teenage age, you need to protect them because they are invulnerable time for all these spirits to possess them. Both the good spirits and the bad spirits possess them. They need a body. Like we human beings need a cloth to dress, so the spirits need a body to operate. This bad spirit too need a body to operate. They don't ascend like human being. They don't pass on as human being. They live again and again and again and again. When the body that they are operating on is weak, they will leave that body and look for a new body to operate till they fulfill the assignment while they were here. That is why they are a special being. It's not because God choose one person in your family. These people always need a body to operate. You understand? So they are here, they don't have time. They don't have interest in material things. So anybody they are possessing will not show interest in material things or money. Depends on who is possessing them. At times they allow their human side of them to overshadow the other side. You understand? They go astray. If they go astray, they are still coming back to continue where they stop. That is why a special being is not permitted to make a mistake, because any mistake they make bring back a generation advancement. You understand? So viewers, I don't want this video to be so long because it's getting too long now. This is where I'm going to be ending these views and analysis. I'm going to be continue this explanation in details other time. I have time to talk about this. Stepless till I come back again with another views and analysis. I believe this analysis answer your question or clear your doubts. I still remain your sister, your friend. Follow this page for more views, history, analysis, and many more. As you do so, may the God Almighty bless you all.